More headache for President TINUBU as Nigerian soldiers and civilians fall victim to Boko Haram ambush in Borno State. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post our JC news update. Please click on the notification bell. In a devastating turn of events, an unconfirmed number of soldiers and innocent civilians, including a pregnant woman, were killed in an ambush by militants from the Islamic State-backed faction of Boko Haram known as the Islamic State West Africa Province, ISWAP. The attack occurred along ß⁰K⁰ and Bama Road in Borno State on Monday. Multiple military sources informed Sahara reporters about the incident, revealing that improvised explosive devices, IEDs, were employed in the deadly ambush. Civilians traveling on the road also met a tragic fate as their vehicles unknowingly triggered the planted IEDs. The use of improvised explosive devices and ambush tactics continues to pose a significant threat to soldiers engaged in the fight against Boko Haram and ISWAP in northern Nigeria. According to one military source, right now, many soldiers and civilians who stepped on the IEDs planted by Boko Haram have been killed along ß⁰K⁰ and Bama Road. The situation is described as dire, with the road completely blocked due to the incident. There are concerns that additional yet to be discovered explosive devices may pose further danger. Tragically, a pregnant woman lost her life in the attack, accompanied by a small child who miraculously survived. The source emphasized the ongoing threat posed by Boko Haram terrorists in the northeast. Another source reported heavy casualties involving both soldiers and civilians. As of now, the remaining soldiers from the engineer unit are working to clear the road for other motorists. Despite the gravity of the situation, the Nigerian military authorities have not provided a comment on the incident at the time of reporting. Well, another bad news. Every day, it is like every day in this country, they used to manufacture bad news. Yes, I know that globally, the world is experiencing, everybody, each state, each country, each continent, we're experiencing, everybody is having their own share of shaggy. But Nigeria on is like we produce bad news on a daily basis. Now, I don't know when Borno will be free. In fact, I feel for those who, when they came back, then they came out, it was Borno that they met. Like, my heart goes out to those people. There are people who they gave birth to them in the heat of this fight, in the heat of Boko Haram. Those people, they don't even know what peace is. Sincerely, you know what it feels like? They gave birth to you in war, you grew up in war, you are still in the war. How will those people, which kind of humans, or what kind of humans will they turn out to be? What kind of adults? They'll be walking around with so much trauma. I'm telling you. Sincerely. Now back to the news. My own is, I am still asking this question till today. Why is it that the Nigerian government, when I mean Nigerian government, I mean whether it is APC. So I don't know why these things continue unabated. Why the Nigerian government, no matter the administration, has refused to fight this particular thing. And I want to say, these northern people that are coming out now and are saying, TINUBU, hey, why are you moving this thing here? Why are you moving the fan? We are not going to agree. You are not going to vote for you. Kiniko. They are not even bothered. Is it that this thing happening in Borno is not touching them because sometimes Southerners even have mercy on these people more. The only thing that the only time they come out to talk about this insecurity is only when they want to come out and play the victim. That is when they come out and say, since all these days, even the northern they suffered more. Who cares? What is the genesis of this particular fight? If you ask me, I will say number one, lack of education. The northern elites have refused to educate the northerners. and they have refused to allow them to. They have education of the school as in an education of the mind. These people, their minds are closed. No, not on us. They have closed their mind in such a way that they have told them that life is one way. And life is not one way. Life is not one way. If life is one way, many people will not be here today. They'll not be where they are today. That's what I mean. So my own is, this thing now, why can't they find the root cause, the genesis of this particular issue? Find it from there, tackle it, and make sure it does not continue. Woe betide people that start this thing, because anybody that kills by the sword, if the person like, make the person there. If you like, start this, let the person who started it, let the person fly out and go to another country or continent. That thing when you start here, that place, you go meet them. Now so it be. If they like, may they hide under ocean, may they go inside Pacific Ocean, put themselves inside those ships where they walk out underwater, go down, they go meet them for there. That is it. Because tell me, if the government have been working so hard to fight insecurity like they claim to do you know that insecurity will not be a thing of it will not get to this point? But it's because what they do is eye service. They bought 2 Kano jets. They spent 50 billion. They spent 5 billion. They bought this particular one. They bought, all at the end of the day, nothing changes. Like I said, if you are a citizen, if you're a resident of Borno, or you are actually a citizen, an indigenous of Borno, my heart goes out to you. Because for the past more than 10 years, and I never drink water, drop cup. Even though they will tell us in the news, Bama is now, and Borno is now a place where lies. Now look at a pregnant woman that is going on Nigeria, that happened to that lady. Soldiers that are fighting. It is only in this country that when I will hear soldiers fight and be like, but soldier is meant for war. Do you understand? And I remind myself, what Boko Haram is, is a war against civilians. Now look at those ones that have died because of these things. And I will keep blaming the government and Northerners themselves. Northerners that refuse to allow the people have an open mind. Then secondly, the Nigerian government as well have refused to tackle this issue the way it is supposed to be. Who brought Boko Haram to Nigeria? Mr. Buhari. So they say it's Mr. Buhari to frustrate former President Jonathan regime. They say it is bringing pains and sorrows to Northeast Nigeria. I'm telling you. And those people, the thing is, the people who bring them in, they are not, they think that they touch them way. And they tell you, they touch them way. Supposed to they touch them way. Some people do not care about the evil, though all Nigerians are okay. All you want is to embezzle our money. I don't know. I know you talk on. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.